Hello, hi, how are you today? I'm going to talk a little bit about this full moon in Virgo. There's a lot of energy right now, but I want to tell you something. It's sort of the opposite. This moon is intended to help you look at what is happening in your day in and day out life. Are you ignoring the boring, hard slogging work it takes to do your work, your light body work, your ascension work, fixing things? This is also right preceding a change of season. So things can look topsy turvy as well as pushed back because of the other influences of the retrograde. But Virgo, this is a time for new beginnings. Do you believe in the magic of new beginnings? I want to tell you something. The feminine energy is carrying the day here. We're not carrying the weight of the world. We are pushing forward simply because that's the season. Feminine energy grows things. The flowers are popping up through the snow. Things are getting ready for growing season. And if you do any kind of gardening, weeding, prepping your land, your yard, your community garden, if you like fresh veggies, if you like fresh fruits, you know that this is a preparation time, okay, for what you're going to harvest. So the magic of new beginnings also means like looking at your relationships. Now, we get into this in much more detail in our class and help you focus on how it is for you specifically, for your life. Where do you need to focus? Even though you are part of a union and there's two of you, the other energy is there to help you, but it has to be you as an individual. And even though we've gotten used to being individuals and kind of gotten to know ourselves, sometimes I'm going to just say it. People, it's like you're waiting for the bus. You're waiting for your twin to show up to make a move, to buy the house, start that business, change banks, start investing. Like really, your day in and day out, fruits of your labor of your life, day in, day out, friendships. Okay, friendships, social circles, overcoming social anxiety. Look, I talk to a lot of people who are self isolated simply because they don't know who to talk to about this. However, when you start really understanding, and like I know people watch videos, but like in our classes, people feel safe so that they can actually share or listen to other people. And sometimes those light bulb moments go off like where you're like, oh my God, someone else is going through this. Maybe I'm not so alone as I thought. Maybe I'm not so isolated. Maybe I don't really have to be in this mode. And maybe I can begin to, pop my little blossom up out of the dirt. So some of you, you're a little bit like this potato. Okay, like I had this and I was going to peel it to make some mashed potatoes for my mom. But I started looking and I'm like, look at how she, yes, she's a she. I can do gender recognition. That's one of my amazing 45 and beyond senses. Okay. She started sending out her little buds because even though she was in the dark, and this where you keep your little root vegetables, doesn't matter if she's in a root cellar, okay? She knows when it's time to grow. She will send her things to the light. She's sending her little buds to the light. If I leave it long enough, the other part becomes a root and she'll grow these pretty blue flowers. I could take this, put it in the garden because it's getting ready. But this is an analogy for you. After the long, cold, hard winter, and believe me, it's been cold and hard. It's been maybe the winter of your life. Aren't you ready for a little bit of growth? Baby steps. This is weird energy. It's going to make you cry. I want to make you laugh. It's going to make you feel things that maybe you haven't felt in years. It should help you maybe not worry for yourself, but kind of start sparking up that proper interest in yourself. You can't leave your spiritual stuff just for like 1 day a week, like we did when we were going to some religious organization. Like, you're good for that 1 hour per week, or God, in my neighborhood, 45 minutes was like tops. And then people would get out and like complain that someone was parking by their driveway or what. I mean, it never ended, it seemed like, and this is one of the things about neighborhoods. You know your neighbors, but sometimes you're like gerbils in a cage, kind of like biting at each other. We are in a we're poised for some expansion. That is what the feminine is doing. And as we expand, we're like a river. We are the river of life that's going to like carry things along. Okay. I'm sorry to say this, but like if you look at the masculine mentalities, okay, like they just crashed the ship. They're thinking by cutting corners. I'm going to say this again. Haste makes waste. Okay? There's a proper timing in place for things. Feminine knows the timing. Feminine knows the seasons, how to utilize the seasons. Doesn't matter if you're a girl or a boy. That feminine part of you is like on the inside tapping on you saying, okay, hey, it's time for this. Or hey, it's time for that. Look at the links below for my most recent classes, sessions. We do inner child, we do past lives. I hope you have a happy full moon. I know we are making many wishes on the moon, but I want to see your wishes come true. And just remember, without the sun, we wither and die. We can't just live by moonlight. We have to live our lives out in the sun, getting ready for those fun times. Yeah, it's boring work sometimes, okay, where you're going like, I have an ascension symptom, or I'm not even sure if this is ascension symptom. Hey, I can help you with that with my medical intuitive session, because yes, I can do that. Unlike other people, I actually was a pre-med student, and I have been put through my paces for decades already. So, and I like to make it easy for you. We have cleared pathways. We've created what you need to know to make this as efficient, because that's what the feminine does. We are also efficient. We're not going to waste energy. We don't want all our energy to be siphoned off to extraneous stuff or twirling around in the mind. So, hope you get me, and I'll be back with more. Check out the links below in my description. If this video helped you, I'm Patricia, located in Chicago, and I hope you have a good day. I hope it is a wonderful full moon for you. Enjoy it if you can see it. It's going to eclipse. Don't give in to the fear-mongering out there, please. Stay optimistic, and hope to see you soon. Thank you. Bye.